Welcome to a journey where ancient wisdom meets modern strategy. In this video titled 10 Stoic Keys That Make You Outsmart Everybody Else, we dive into the powerful blend of Stoic philosophy and the teachings of the legendary samurai Miyamoto Musashi. Imagine possessing the mental fortitude of a Stoic philosopher and the strategic brilliance of Japan's greatest swordsman. Intrigued? You should be. Stoicism, a philosophy crafted in the bustling markets and grand halls of ancient Greece and Rome, teaches us the art of living a fulfilled life through wisdom, courage, and self-control. Miyamoto Musashi, on the other hand, was not just a master swordsman but a man of profound insight and intellect, whose strategies have transcended the battlefield to influence various aspects of life and business. By the end of this video, you'll unlock 10 timeless principles that can transform the way you perceive challenges, make decisions, and navigate the complexities of your everyday life. These are not just theories. They are practical tools that have been tested through the sands of time, tools that can help you gain an edge in your personal and professional life, making you outsmart, outlast, and outperform in any situation. So, why should you watch till the end? Because what you're about to learn isn't just a philosophy, it's a way of life. A way that can lead you to unprecedented levels of clarity, effectiveness, and inner strength. Let's embark on this enlightening path together, discovering how the Stoic keys and Musashi's wisdom can make you a master of your own life. Let's start our journey with the first key, understanding control. This key is about recognizing the power we have over our lives, and more importantly, what parts of it we truly control. It's a simple yet profound concept that lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy and is echoed in the teachings of Miyamoto Musashi. Stoics taught us a valuable lesson. In life, there are things we can control and things we cannot. The weather, the actions of others, the passing of time, these are beyond our control. But our reactions, our decisions, our mindset, this distinction is crucial. Worrying about what we can't control is like trying to stop the rain from falling. It's futile and exhausting. Now, how does this tie in with Musashi's wisdom? Musashi, a master strategist, knew the importance of focusing on what he could control in a duel sphere: his technique, his timing, his strategy. He didn't waste energy worrying about his opponent's reputation or the whispers of the crowd. He controlled what he could and let go of the rest. So, what does this mean for you? It means taking a step back and examining your life. Are you stressing over things you can't control? Are you neglecting the power you have over your actions and choices? It's time to shift your focus. Concentrate on your path, your growth, and your responses to the world around you. Embracing this key leads to a sense of peace and empowerment. When you stop trying to control the uncontrollable and start focusing on what you can influence, you unlock a more effective, more serene way of living. This is not about giving up. It's about taking charge of what truly matters, your journey. Welcome to the second key in our journey, the power of perception. This key unlocks a fundamental truth both in Stoicism and in the teachings of Miyamoto Musashi, that our world is shaped not just by events, but by how we see them. Life is not what happens to you, but how you react to it. Think about it. Two people can face the same situation yet react entirely differently. Why? Because of perception, the lens through which they view the world. This lens can be clouded by emotions, biases, or past experiences, leading to a distorted view of reality. Now, let's bring in Musashi. He said, "Perceive that which cannot be seen with the eye." Musashi wasn't talking about some mystical power. He was referring to the ability to see beyond the obvious, to understand the deeper implications of a situation. In battle, this meant anticipating an opponent's moves. In life, it meant understanding the hidden layers of everyday situation. So how do we apply this to our lives? You start by questioning your immediate reactions to events. Ask yourself, is there another way to look at this? Challenge your perceptions. Are they based on facts or are they colored by your emotion? The more you practice this, the clearer your perception becomes. By mastering the power of perception, you'll start seeing opportunities where others see obstacles and solutions where others see problems. It's not about being overly optimistic. It's about being realistically insightful. Remember, the world is a mirror reflecting your perceptions at you. Change your perception and you change your world. This key isn't just about seeing things differently. It's about creating a new reality for yourself. A reality where you are more empowered and in control. And moving on to our third key. Embracing change. This principle lies at the core of Stoic philosophy and was a crucial part of Miyamoto Musashi's life and teachings. Change is the only constant in life, yet it's often what we resist the most. But what if we could not just accept change, but embrace it? And Stoics viewed change as an inevitable, natural part of the universe. To them, resisting change was as pointless as trying to stop the seasons from turning. Instead, they advised us to flow with change, to see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Every new challenge and every shift in our circumstances is a chance to practice resilience, adaptability, and courage. Musashi, a man who lived a life of continuous transformation, from a fierce warrior to a wise philosopher, understood this deeply. He knew that the battlefield was ever-changing and that victory belonged to those who could adapt quickly to new circumstances. His life outside the battlefield was no different. He embraced change, always learning, always evolving. So, how do we apply embracing change in our lives? It starts with a shift in perspective. Instead of fearing change, ask yourself, what can this change teach me? Embrace the unknown as an adventure, an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Whether it's a sudden shift in your career, a turn in your personal life, or even a global event, remember that within change lies the potential for something new and positive to emerge. By adopting this key, you'll find yourself more flexible and more resilient. You'll begin to view change not as a threat, but as a companion on your journey, guiding you towards new horizons and new experiences. This is the essence of embracing change, seeing life's inevitable shifts not as hurdles, but as stepping stones to a richer, more fulfilling path. Now let's delve into the fourth key. The discipline of desires. This Stoic principle, coupled with the wisdom of Miyamoto Musashi, offers profound insights into managing our wants and impulses. It's about mastering our desires instead of being mastered by them. The Stoics believed that true freedom comes from within. It's not about having everything we want, but wanting what we have and controlling our desires for what we don't. They taught that uncontrolled desire leads to chaos and dissatisfaction, whereas disciplined desire leads to contentment and inner peace. Miyamoto Musashi lived a life that exemplified this. Despite his fame and skill, he led a simple life, free from the pursuit of unnecessary luxuries and fame. He focused on his art, his philosophy, and his inner development. His discipline and desire was not about denying pleasure, but about seeking fulfillment in what truly mattered. So, how can we apply this key in our lives? It starts with self-awareness. Recognize your desires. Are they driven by genuine need or fleeting whims? Practice saying no to impulses that don't serve your greater goal. This isn't about denying yourself joy, but about choosing a higher satisfaction. The discipline of desire is about making choices that align with your core values, leading to a life of authenticity and purpose. It's about finding richness in simplicity, strength in restraint, and joy in the essential. By embracing this key, you'll find that your life becomes less cluttered, your mind more clear, and your heart more content. This is the power of disciplined desire, the ability to focus on what truly enriches your life and let go of what diminishes it. Let's explore our fifth key, learning through adversity. This principle is a cornerstone of Stoicism and a significant aspect of Miyamoto Musashi's teachings. It's about finding strength and wisdom in the face of challenges, rather than being overcome by them. The Stoics had a unique perspective on adversity. They saw it not as a misfortune, but as a teacher. Every hardship, every obstacle was an opportunity to practice virtues like resilience, patience, and courage. They believed that our character is forged in the furnace of our struggles, not when things are easy. Miyamoto Musashi, whose life was a tapestry of battles and challenges, lived this principle. He didn't just endure adversity. He sought it out, understanding that each challenge was a chance to refine his skills and deepen his understanding of life and combat. So, what does learning through adversity mean for us? It means changing our reaction to life's inevitable challenges. Instead of asking, why me, we ask, what can I learn from this? It's about facing difficulties head-on, knowing that they are growth opportunities. When we encounter setbacks, we don't see them as dead ends, but as stepping stones. Embracing this key doesn't mean seeking out hardship, but it does mean recognizing the hidden gifts within tough times. It's about growing stronger, not despite our struggles, but because of them. As you start to view adversity through this lens, You'll discover a newfound resilience and a depth of character that only such experiences can forge. This is what learning through adversity is all about, turning life's toughest moments into your greatest lessons and strengths. Blends them through Krumti and living in the present. This key is about embracing the moment you're in, a lesson central to both Stoic philosophy and Miyamoto Musashi's teachings. It's the art of being fully engaged with the now, not lost in the past or overly concerned about the future. And the Stoics taught that the present is all we truly have. The past is a memory and the future is a possibility. Worrying about what's gone or what's yet to come is like chasing the wind. It's futile. Instead, they urged us to focus on the present moment, where life happened. Musashi, a man of action and deep thought, also emphasized the importance of the present. In combat, being distracted even for a split second could mean defeat. He applied this same principle to life, valuing each moment, understanding its importance, and living it to the fullest. So how do we bring this key into our daily lives? It starts with mindfulness, being aware of this moment, right here, right now. It means engaging fully with what you're doing, who you're with, and what you're experiencing. It's about savoring the simplicity of the present. Whether you're enjoying a cup of tea, talking with a friend, or working on a project, living in the present is an antidote to the stress and anxiety that come from dwelling on the past or fretting about the future. It's about finding joy and contentment in the current moment, recognizing that this right now is your life. By adopting this key, you'll find a richer quality to your days, a deeper appreciation for your experiences, and a greater sense of peace. Remember, the present is where life unfolds, where opportunities are seized, and where happiness is found. It's not just about being in the moment. It's about making the moment matter. Mastery of emotions. This principle is a vital aspect of Stoic philosophy and was also a significant part of Miyamoto Musashi's approach to life. It's about understanding and managing our emotions, not letting them overpower us or dictate our action. The Stoics believed that while we cannot always control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. Our emotions, they argued, are the result of our judgments about the world. If we can change our judgments, we can change our emotional responses. It's not about suppressing emotions, but about not being enslaved by them. Musashi, who faced life and death situations, knew the importance of keeping a clear head. He understood that allowing emotions like fear or anger to take over could be fatal. Instead, he practiced maintaining a calm, composed state of mind, even under extreme pressure. So how can we achieve mastery over our emotions in our daily lives? It starts with self-awareness. Recognize and acknowledge your emotions, but don't let them be the sole driver of your actions. Ask yourself, why do I feel this way? Is this emotion based on fact or assumption? Practicing this key involves creating a space between feeling and action, allowing you to respond rather than react. This doesn't mean becoming emotionless. Rather, it's about finding a balanced state where emotions are acknowledged but not in command. By embracing this key, you'll find yourself more centered and composed in the face of life's ups and downs. You'll make decisions based on wisdom and reason, not fleeting emotions. Mastery of emotions leads to a life of balance, where you're in control of your inner world, no matter what's happening in the outside world. Virtue of simplicity. This principle is a hallmark of Stoic living and resonates deeply with the lifestyle and philosophy of Miyamoto Musashi. It's about finding richness in simplicity, focusing on what's essential and letting go of the unnecessary. And Stoics believe that a good life is a simple life. They taught that excess and luxury often led to dissatisfaction, as we become trapped in a cycle of wanting more. Instead, they advocated for living modestly, valuing what we have, and not being burdened by excess possessions or unnecessary desires. Musashi, despite his fame and prowess, chose a life of simplicity. He understood that a cluttered life could cloud the mind and spirit. He focused on his practice, his art, and the pursuit of wisdom, free from the distractions of material excess. So how can we embrace simplicity in our own lives? It starts with examining what we truly need versus what we want. It's about decluttering, not just our physical spaces, but our minds and lives too. Simplifying life isn't about deprivation. It's about making room for more meaningful experiences, relationships, and personal growth. Practicing the virtue of simplicity means making conscious choices about how we live. It's choosing quality over quantity, experiences over possessions, and clarity over chaos. By adopting this key, you'll discover a greater sense of peace and contentment. You'll find that by reducing the complexities of your life, you're not losing anything. Rather, you're gaining focus, tranquility, and a deeper appreciation for the things that truly matter. Simplicity isn't just a way of life. It's a path to freedom. Now, let's explore the ninth key, personal responsibility. This principle is at the heart of Stoic philosophy and echoes throughout the life and teachings of Miyamoto Musashi. It's about recognizing that we are the architects of our own lives, and our choices shape our destiny. The Stoics emphasized that each individual is responsible for their actions and reactions. They believed that blaming external circumstances or other people for our problems is a disempowering mindset. Instead, they urged us to take ownership of our choices, regardless of the situations we find ourselves in. Miyamoto Musashi embodied this principle in his life. He never blamed his opponents or the circumstances of his duels for his victories or defeats. He understood that he alone was responsible for his outcomes, and he constantly sought self-improvement and self-mastery. So, how can we embrace personal responsibility in our own lives? It starts with a mindset shift. Instead of being a victim of circumstances, become a master of your choices. Ask yourself, what can I do differently? How can I respond more effectively to challenges? Taking personal responsibility means understanding that even when external factors are beyond our control, our reactions and decisions remain within our power. It's about making choices aligned with your values and goals, regardless of external influences. By adopting this key, you'll find yourself more empowered, more resilient, and more in control of your life's direction. Personal responsibility is not a burden. It's a gift. It's the key to living life on your terms and achieving the success and fulfillment you desire. It's a path to true freedom. Let's implore the 10th and last key. Continuous growth and learning. This key embodies the essence of both Stoic philosophy and the life of Miyamoto Musashi. It's about the unwavering commitment to self-improvement and the pursuit of wisdom throughout life's journey. The Stoics believed that life is a never-ending school and that we should be lifelong students. They saw each day as an opportunity to learn, grow, and become better versions of ourselves. They encouraged us to embrace challenges, as they are the crucibles of growth. Miyamoto Musashi, a man who constantly evolved, was a living example of this principle. He never rested on his laurels. Despite being hailed as one of the greatest swordsmen, he continued to study, reflect, and refine his skills, not just in martial arts, but in philosophy and art as well. So, how can we adopt continuous growth and learning in our own lives? It starts with curiosity and a hunger for knowledge. Cultivate the mindset that every experience, every interaction, every setback is an opportunity to learn and improve. Growth isn't always easy. It often requires stepping out of your comfort zone, facing challenges, and acknowledging your limitations. But it's through these experiences that you become wiser, stronger, and more resilient. By embracing this key, you'll find that life becomes a thrilling journey of discovery and self-improvement. You'll see each day as a chance to become a better, more fulfilled person. Continuous growth and learning aren't just keys to success. They're keys to a life of depth, richness, and endless possibility. As we conclude our journey through these 10 Stoic keys, we've explored timeless wisdom that can transform our lives. Each key offers us a profound insight into the art of living well, and together, they form a roadmap to a life of purpose, resilience, and fulfillment. But remember, knowledge alone is not enough. It's in the application of these principles that true change occurs. So, here's your call to act. First, take a moment to reflect on the Stoic keys we've explored. From understanding control to embracing change, mastering emotions to personal responsibility, and continuous growth and learning. Which key resonates with you the most? Next, commit to incorporating the key into your daily life. Whether it's mastering your emotions, simplifying your life, or embracing change, start small but start today. Remember, progress is a journey, not a destination. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who share your quest for a more stoic and mindful life. Seek out books, podcasts, or communities that nurture your growth. Finally, never forget the wisdom of Miyamoto Musashi, the legendary swordsman and philosopher. His life was a testament to the power of these Stoic keys. Follow his example by embracing simplicity, continuous learning, and the pursuit of excellence in everything you do. As you embark on this journey, remember that life is a masterpiece in the making, and you are the artist. The Stoic keys are your tools, and each day is a canvas waiting to be painted with purpose, resilience, and wisdom. Thank you for joining us on this transformative journey. Together, we can outsmart the challenges of life and carve our path to a brighter, more Stoic future.